All right, welcome to John Bass Podcast. This one came to you from Tennessee, and the video you're seeing here is not of. This is called a voiceover. If you are not sure,
Your mom was on voiceover.
Brian is in the back. Brian, you see in the video there with me. We are talking, but everything we're talking about is mostly things that are very personal and or terribly uninteresting. Anyway, but Brian, I tried really hard to get Brian to talk in this one, but I gave up and I found like a few new friends and they were absolutely fucking crazy, especially one of them. But here is the episode. It's about to come up. Bye. We're here at, what's this place? Cabana Tap Room in Nashville. This is John Bass Podcast. Rawr, 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 rawr. Brian's my guest today, but I don't know how long he's gonna wait to pick up his microphone. I bet it's gonna take about 2 more drinks for him to pick it up, so I'm just gonna talk for a while. Maybe I'll do my dates at the top instead of at the end, because no one has a good attention span. We're in Nashville. It's the 27th of Wednesday of July, and I can't see. Anyway, I came to Nashville yesterday to deliver the shit from my sisters that I went to get last week. So I stayed with Brian last night, and we're back up here, and we unloaded all this shit. And we're watching fail army videos on the screen up here. And earlier there was like a montage of dog rape, like not humans raping dogs, like dogs raping other dogs and also other kinds of species. And there was one one time there was a pig dog rape, and I could tell that Brian really enjoyed it. He's that kind of guy, you know. He enjoys that kind of stuff. But I'll be at the Bowery Vault tonight, and then before that, there's an open mic here at Cabana Tap Room, and we just came here early. Tomorrow I'll be at Springwater. 29th, I'll be in Somerset, and I'll put them up on the screen. 8-4, Aloft, Louisville. Cobra, Nashville got canceled. Caravan, Louisville on the 10th. 13 at Reggie, Chicago with FBA. 821 Secret Show in Lexington. That's all I have so far. There's more. I just haven't added them because it's too far away, and the screen's too small to put all of them on there. I don't know how to do that thing where you make do that. You know the words and they scroll down. Brian. So this is my best friend Brian, and sometimes I put Brian in these situations where he looks at me like he wants to fucking stab me through the eyeball. He's like, why have you done this to me today? What are you doing? Everyone's staring at us. Cheers. You have to, no, I can't hear you. You have to talk into it. Just okay, he's not ready. Hi. Okay, I'm just going to ask you a couple of questions, and you answer with one word, just a one word. Okay. What do you think about the heat?
It's hot.
You got to tell the mic.
Hot.
Yeah, it's hot down here. I think I'm gonna open my set tonight with this joke, or with this. Let's give it up for the heat.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then whoever screams for the heat, I'm gonna tell that person that they're dumb.
Like, shut up.
And then I'll sabotage myself. But shut up. Who you think you are?
Chris Bosh.
Yeah. Whatever happened to Chris Bosh? Did he retire? Yeah, he had to.
He became the Predator.
What?
In the movies.
Really?
But people always say
Here,
he looks like him.
you have to. They can't hear you.
People say he looks like the
So
Predator.
Chris Bosch played. Just hold it. Just do this. Just do like this, and you'll forget.
I feel weird though.
It's fine. No one cares. So Chris Bosch, was he really the Predator, or you just fucking?
No, he just looks like the Predator.
But he was bald. The Predator had all those weird tentacles and shit.
Yeah,
I don't know about this.
that's what people say.
Okay. He's getting there. We had an interesting lunch with my mom and my stepdad. So, okay, first of all, my stepdad, we're moving all the stuff in, and my sister's stuff, and there's a box that has in huge letters, fragile, written on it multiple times, on the top and the sides. Like, any way you look at it, the person who did it was very thorough, you know, and he took the box from, like, chest height, and he didn't just, like, drop it. He went like that. Like, it elevated and then went down, and it hit the ground so hard, and then we opened it up, and there was, like, 4 or 5, like, weird-looking Chinese teacups that were, like, broken into pieces, and I just put them back in the box. Because they're my sister's. I mean, even if they were mine, I'd put them back in the box. Because what are you going to... It's fucking broken, right? Yeah.
He said, I didn't drop it that hard.
Yeah, he's like, I didn't drop it that hard. It's like, yeah, you didn't drop it all, you threw it. It was pretty funny. Do you ever reach down in your crotch and then think that you have a hole down there, but then you don't? And you're like, whew. Because, I mean, there's...
Me?
Do what?
Are you asking me?
Just you, yeah.
just people.
Yeah, you should just hold your mic up there. Here, I'm going to... Yeah. I'll just do this. So yeah, for anyone listening out there that's into like the technical part of podcasting, I realized one thing is that if you're doing things in remote locations, it's better to use a 58. Maybe everyone else knew this and it was just me, but like a 57 or another like studio style mic doesn't work as good in a loud place. So anyway, there's like 3 or 4 hot middle-aged girls over there. I can speak really softly to you because I can amplify it later. They're all really hot. All right. Anyway, we went to Chewy's and Art, like, sorry, I'll beep his name out. Where do I begin? I mean, it was pretty funny. Yeah, like hot girls would walk by, and then I was outside and I had to take a phone call, but Brian told me that hot girls would walk by and Art would like very brazenly just be like, "Hey, Brian, look at that! Check that out!" And my mom's right there. It's pretty funny. That's definite cool guy behavior.
Yeah.
So, I stayed at Brian's house last night, and we came back up here to Nashville, and now we're just hanging out. I don't know. I should probably edit this out, but hey, how's it going? I'm all right. It'd be cool if I could somehow just always have this going, just be able to like carry it on my backpack or something. I'm sure you could. Yeah, you could totally do what?
A Garth mic.
Yeah, I guess all you need is a cell phone, really. Yeah, this is actually a lot, but there's no way to hear. Yeah, if you're competing with all this music. Here, try your mic again. Make sure it still works. Sometimes if you leave it alone. Here, you blow at it from that far away, but I'll do the noises into my mic because it won't make it. You go. Hey, do you want to be on the podcast? Because he doesn't.
What do I have to do?
Here, what's your name?
My name's Will.
Just take the mic.
Just take the mic.
All right, Will. My name is John Bass, and this is my podcast called John Bass Podcast.
Oh, hell yeah.
And Will, we're here at the Cabana tap room. Here, I'm gonna turn this around. And Will works here.
If you can call it that.
Yeah, you look like you're having a good time.
I'm having a blast.
You're having. Yeah. So, how do you like working here?
Oh, I love it here.
How old are you, man?
Who's asking?
The world.
I'm 21.
21.
I'm 22.
Now everyone thinks you're 19, though.
Well,
Are you from?
Come find
Are you
me.
from Nashville?
no, I'm from Knoxville.
Knoxville, sweet. I live in Lexington, Kentucky. It's not too far
Oh,
from
cool.
there.
I love
I don't know
Kentucky.
what's closer here. Is it close? How's it? Is it like 4 hours from Nashville to?
If I'm driving, it's 4. If anyone else is driving, it's about 3.
Oh, so you drive really slow?
I'll drive like a grandpa.
Okay, I was not. I was expecting you to say it takes everyone else 4. It takes me 2 or something.
Yeah, no, I drive real slow.
Why are you a pothead?
No, I
No.
just don't like to go
I
fast.
am.
Yeah, those days are over.
Yeah. Yeah, it's better to drive safe.
Oh, yeah.
Are you gonna get in trouble? Should I have asked Leeya if this is okay?
We'll find that out eventually.
I want to have Leeya come over here. Hey,
Yeah, we
Leeya,
need
will
some
you come
crystal.
over here and talk about how much you love crystals? Oh, my God. So Leah's the manager here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Brian's being bashful, and I need some help. Leeya is the manager here at Cabana Tap Room. Oh, I'm going to turn the camera on you. You're way prettier than me, so look this way. So I missed the whole crystal talk, so could I hear it too? I was in the restroom.
Is where you're gonna be eating crystals.
Oh, that was a good one.
Okay, so here's the scenario about crystals and White Castles. Okay, now both of them's gonna get your shits. It's just what it is.
Yeah.
White Castle, you have about a 15-20 minute run before you can hit the bathroom. You got about a good 20 minute run. Now crystals, you're getting all crystals. I give it a crystals. Crystals give you about a day to shit. About a whole day. But White Castle,
Instant.
when you hit it, it's with it.
Even-
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. What I ate one of those waffle chicken sandwiches from
And
there.
your ass was
I
on.
shit in my pants in my car.
Literally.
Yeah.
If you ain't got a diaper, you out of there.
I know.
You gonna need some to protect and preserve that ass.
I think crystals. You're right. Like crystals is just.
Crystal,
A step
it likes
up,
to process overnight.
Yeah,
it likes
like-
to bubble in your guts overnight. It likes to
Yeah.
brew like a pot of stew.
White Castle is the Mercury to Ford to Crystal. Does that make
Let me
sense?
tell you something. I bet you can put a White Castle burger in your gas tank and your car take off. I guarantee you.
Do they still have like the triple and double ones too?
Let me tell you something. They have shut down every White Castle that we have here because people kept going to the hospitals because their assholes was blowed out. So with that being said,
Oh my God! Are you
you
joking or is this serious?
No, we don't have no White Castles here, and if we do, they just need to go on and blow it up. I think we might got maybe one, and we shouldn't even have that.
See, in Kentucky where I live, there's no crystal.
There's no crystals.
I'm sure there's some, but there's none where I live in Lexington. Like I think if you get closer to the Tennessee line, there are, but
Oh yeah, if you get closer to here, yeah.
Yeah.
Cause damn near everybody here's full of shit, just literally. So closer you get to Tennessee, the more deep in shit you gonna get.
oh yeah, for
So
sure.
yeah, pretty much.
So you definitely, you're a crystal gal, is what you're saying.
Yeah, now
You're a
when
real
I-
crystal
when-
gale.
Yes, when I need that monthly bang for my buck, and I don't want to go drink no nasty citrate or, take one of those laxatives that take all day to soften it up. Just go get you the little crystals. And if crystals is not available, go get Taco Hell.
Taco. Hey, here's one. Do you guys have rallies down here or checkers?
Yeah, we got
Yeah,
checkers.
Okay. I don't know if the menu's the same, but we have rallies up there. I think it's the same thing, but they got a sandwich there called a Big Buford.
Oh yeah, same here.
So you get get a big Buford, a small fry, and a small chocolate shake.
But this Buford
and
is
you
big
will
as
shit
hell.
out your spleen. I
See?
swear. Like, you
See?
will die. It's
That's what
the
I'm talking about.
worst. I mean, every time I've done it, like 30 minutes, I couldn't. It's bad.
Oh,
It's so greasy.
I'm not finna go to the
The
store
ER.
and spend my money on no laxatives when I can do what I love to do, and that's eat. My fat ass love to eat. So with that being said, I'm just gonna give me some Taco Hell or some Crystals.
What's your favorite Taco Bell item?
Oh, my favorite one will be the quesadillas. I like the quesadilla, and then I like them nacho fries. You know,
Yeah,
them
those are
fries
pretty
is
good.
nachos.
Nacho.
Yeah, they nachos. You know, because
They're-
Taco Bell shouldn't even be serving fries because they nacho. Y'all ain't
That's a good one.
just like they shouldn't
They-
be serving breakfast. To hell, what is that?
I don't. Yeah,
Where
it's
y'all get
too
y'all
much.
eggs from?
It's just, yeah.
Cause y'all ain't in there cracking them. We know
No,
that.
it's-
You're pouring them out of something.
Yeah, it's probably already pre-made. No, they make
See,
it there. They wrap it up. They do wrap it up, I
No,
think, don't they? Because they're in the back, like,
I mean,
folding
everybody
and shit,
should wrap
aren't
it
they?
up. Hey, be safe. Wrap it up.
Oh, is
Be
that what we're
safe.
talking about? Safe sex?
Oh, is we now?
Yeah, we are. We should be.
Child,
Yeah,
I don't
wrap it
know.
up. Hey, this is a red state. You better wrap it up.
Hey, you better.
Better wrap it up.
You better.
Hey, I got a vasectomy last year, so I'm like,
Hey, there you go.
I
Let
saw
me tell
that.
you something.
I saw that shit coming.
I got this uterus fried, dyed, laid to the side. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I told the doctor, you can take it out, donate it to science. I don't give a damn what you do. I
Get it
have
outta
bared
here.
the fruits of my labor.
Yeah, me too. I got 2 kids.
I
and
got 5.
You win.
I'm done.
Are they? Do you like your kids?
Do I like them little motherfuckers? Are you asking me?
I mean, cause
I don't like them. I love them. But I don't like them little motherfuckers.
That's interesting. Like, I think that's how most family is. Like, you don't love everyone. There's only like a handful of people in your actual family
And
you
let
can
me-
tolerate.
And guess what? I don't even have a handful. Because I don't like them motherfuckers either. I don't even have a handful. I don't. Don't get me wrong. I love my children. I love them to death. Love them. You know, shout out to all my heathens. And
What ages?
My little grand heathens. I have grandkids now.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Black don't crack.
Unless you smoke it.
That's right.
Unless you smoke it.
And then that's a good one. Unless you smoke it.
I asked him.
You have
He was sure he
grandkids?
wanted me to get on this
You
microphone.
really have grandkids?
Yes.
Holy
And they the shit. They the shit. Let me tell you, they the shit.
shit! Really? What does it feel like to be a grandma?
It feels like
You're so
I've
hot to
started,
be a grandma.
Thank
You're probably
you.
the hottest grandma
Thank
I've
you.
ever seen.
It feels like I started like childbirthing all over again, but I really didn't give birth to these little motherfuckers. So I
Okay.
can really just spoil them, you know, get them hyped up on all the bullshit and then send them home.
Yeah.
That's a great life. That's a great fucking life.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, because you don't have to, like, punish them.
I ain't got to do shit.
Yeah.
I ain't got to do a damn thing.
I hope my kids. I have 2 daughters. I'm sure one of them will have a kid. I hope.
Child, step in my lane. I got 4 daughters and 1 son. Do you understand what I'm saying? And my other daughter, she's pregnant with my grandson now. And I told her, I said, let me tell you something, little heifer. I don't know how, but it needs to be a boy, not a girl. It needs to be a boy. Because if you have a girl, we all gonna need bun money.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So I only have 1 granddaughter, and the rest of them are boys. And she's the queen of everything.
Hey, how are you? No, you're fine. I was just saying hey.
Yep, she is the queen of everything.
Um,
Dang, it look like Jose and them came with all the peoples. Okay, see, you got me on. Why did you put me on this? Jose and them.
all right.
Sure did.
It's okay.
Them
I'm
cousin and
not
them.
editing that out because it's real funny.
They cousins and them.
You know, that's really funny. All the cousins and them.
And them.
And them, yeah.
But you got to put your name on it. You can't
Yeah,
even put the. It's got to be name.
Where are you from? Nashville?
No, I'm not.
Where are you from originally?
I'm from Georgia. A little
Georgia.
place called Rome, Georgia.
Rome?
Now it's country as fucking shit. Now you want me to get country?
Where? Like which? In relation to Atlanta, where?
Right above Atlanta.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I haven't been to Atlanta in a while, but my band was supposed to play there in April, but we had to cancel just because the show got canceled. Like
sold watches and rings and shit.
His soul did what?
He was a jeweler. Like,
And what did his soul do?
no, he sold jewelry.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought you
But
said.
he was from Rome, Georgia.
I thought you said he did something
But
with his
listen,
soul.
He said, did you ever watch wrestling?
Yes.
Okay, Ravishing Rick Rude, he claimed was from Rome, Georgia. Is that true?
I don't know.
From the 80s? Well, anyways,
Maybe.
He said,
Maybe.
He said, I never met Rick Rude, but Miss Rude was a fucking bitch.
Ah!
But Miss Rude what?
Was a bitch.
Oh, wow. Probably so. Let me tell you something. Now, Rome is a place, if you go down there on vacation, you leave on probation. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? It's not it.
Wait, go on vacation
And leave on probation. You're going to either leave on probation, gay, or just confused.
You should.
One of the two.
You should try and do stand up. You'd be really, really good
Would
at it. Yeah, really good.
I
at
don't
it.
think they ready for my mouth. My
Yes,
mouth
they
is
are.
so raw.
Yeah,
My mouth is
we
real
need to
raw.
scare these children into real life.
I'm telling you, these little shits. Listen to me. Let me tell you something. I had somebody's little motherfucker come up to me yesterday, and that little motherfucker gonna holler out, "Excuse me, ma'am, you're in the way of the Wi-Fi." I'm in the way of the Wi-Fi. I'm in the way of the Wi-Fi. Something that is up in the air that circles around or whatever it does bounces off of satellites. I'm in the way of a Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it doesn't care. It goes around you. I mean, if you like,
Do you know what I
if you,
told that
like,
little motherfucker?
Put it up. If you like, put it inside your coat. If you put the router inside your coat and gave it a hug, yeah, probably.
Do
But like,
you
if
know
you're
that?
just right,
Like,
see,
but I'm just saying, do you want to know what I really
Michael,
told?
no, Matthew, shit, good to see you again, man.
Do you want to know what I really told this little motherfucker?
What?
Excuse me, sir.
You're the star. I love you.
You was blocking all the rest of the children's in your daddy's nutsack. That's why you're here. Fuck out my face.
Wait,
Blocking the Wi-Fi. The fuck?
yeah, that's pretty.
The fuck you block Wi-Fi?
You
No,
can't. I don't
it's
think
called move to the other side because you're not getting a good enough connection where you sitting there. So you try to say my fat ass was blocking the Wi-Fi?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's not a very polite thing to say.
And I wasn't polite when I gave it back to him either. Now go tell your your daddy that. The fuck?
Wait, was it like a child or like a teenager?
I didn't give a fuck what he was. He could have been a midget for all I care. I fight the old, the young, the new. I don't give a damn. Anybody can get it. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. That shit respect your no, your elder better motherfucking respect me. And then
Yeah.
I won't have to fuck up Granny JoJo. And
Yeah.
I won't have to push Granddaddy Paul down on his walker.
Yeah, old people get pretty stupid.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
think because they old that they can just talk to you any kind of way. No, bitch. Fuck you and your depend. You gonna need the doctor to depend on fucking with me. Fuck.
You should sign up tonight. Seriously.
Really?
Yes, you're fucking hilarious.
I would,
And
but I
this
ain't
is-
even got time for
And
this
this
shit.
is your home turf too. You'll kill
Like,
it. You'll
really?
fucking
I
kill
know,
it.
right?
Yeah, you'll
But
kill
they
it.
ain't ready for my mouth. They rather have me working. They rather have me working and doing shit that I really don't give a fuck to care to do.
How long
They
have you
would
been
rather.
here?
Since the beginning of the year.
Okay.
Damn. Yeah.
So did you come up from Georgia for this, or did you?
No,
were you already
I've
here?
been living here. I've been
okay.
here from Georgia since 2007.
Oh, okay. So you've
Yeah.
been here.
Yeah,
okay,
I've been here for
long
quite a
time.
while. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool. I lived. Trying to think. When did I left Nashville in 2004, and I live in Lexington, Kentucky, but I've been back here a lot more recently. But yeah, it's fun. I like it.
Oh, okay.
It's crazy. How are the open mics they have here? How are they? Are they usually pretty good?
They're pretty good. They tend to get a bit,
Cringy.
yeah.
Cool.
You know,
Cool.
that's why I don't know how well it's gonna work with Jesus and them, and Felipe and Little Margarita.
Holy
and
shit. Okay, for context, there is a huge Mexican family
You
doing
know,
the quinceañera
and look,
next to us,
Casablanca,
and she
and
is saying terribly
whoever the
racist
fuck
shit
else.
about them. And it's hilarious.
So you know what? I'm gonna give you your mic so I can go do some work.
Leeya, it's been a pleasure.
It has.
Please come talk to me later.
I definitely will
Yeah,
come talk to
yeah,
you
yeah,
later.
yeah. Hell yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. All right. Now, follow that. Wow, that was incredible. That was absolutely great. There's some more. Oh, we should get. Oh, I want Kristy to be on that comedian next to you. That girl next to you. She's a comedian. I met her last night. I'm gonna give her the microphone. Hey, Kristy. Now you're on my podcast.
Oh, what's up?
We're recording right now.
How's everybody doing?
Good. I think I can see you.
Good, I'm Kristy.
This is my friend Brian.
Hi, Brian.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Are you
And that's
comedian?
Matthew down the end.
I
Brian.
know Matthew.
Sorry. Yeah.
Do you want?
Yeah.
There we go.
So, Kristy, what's up? What did you do today?
I did Uber Eats.
You did?
Yes.
Did you do good?
No.
So what is that? Does that mean that Nashville just wasn't that hungry today?
I think I'm gonna see how a dinner shift looks, but I might not be here long enough to see what a dinner shift looks like.
Kristy, what was your last name again?
Belich.
Bella what?
Like a bell that you ring and an itch that you
Belich.
scratch.
Belich. I'll put your name in the @s on the in the things. So, yeah, we met yesterday at Idle Hour.
Yeah,
which
Bobby's.
And Matthew. What was your Hold on. Can you pass Matthew? What's your last name?
Blevins.
Blevins.
Yes, sir.
Cool. Belich and
Blevins. Yes, Belich.
And you're from Nebraska, right?
Yes, originally from Nebraska. I did my first 5.5 years of comedy in Omaha and Lincoln, and now kind of breaking into the Nashville scene. What's that? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Good timbre.
Yeah.
Good timbre, pal.
Yeah, it's just the way it's the mask that I put on so that you can't hear that I'm just like a meek little boy. Because if I talk with my natural voice, you can't hear that in a microphone.
Really? What, is it just so low?
People were shocked that I do comedy because they didn't realize I could speak. So that's to give insight into who I am as a person.
Wow. What do you do for
Exactly.
Do you just do comedy, or do you have like a?
I'm an IT administrator.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you work remotely?
No, actually, I work here in Nashville.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, get to work remotely on Fridays, which is good because then I can lead into shows that I'm doing that weekend fairly easily. So
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Do you have any like? So this is my podcast, and I'm probably gonna announce it this week sometime. I don't know, but is there anything like that you have upcoming that you would like to say? I don't know who would be there to see it, but if you have anything that you would
Anything
like,
to plug?
or to follow you or whatever, I don't know.
Yeah, check me out on blevocomedy on all the platforms. BLEVO comedy.
Cool.
So, yeah.
And Kristy, what's your thing?
Yeah, you can find me on the gram
At?
Trust Your Glitter. Like glitter.
Can you say it one more time?
Trust Your Glitter, and when you
Trust
say
Your Glitter, that's
you have to
right,
go
I
like that.
So I was looking at your stories and I was trying to understand, but I was a little stoned when I was doing it.
Oh.
So are you sort of like documenting things on your like your journey on your podcast? Sort of, is that kind of what you're doing?
Yeah, documenting the road journey ahead. I was on the road full time, meaning like committed. I don't know, full time, not like making my salary that way, and I got into a bad car accident.
Oh shit!
In Wyoming, and it took me like 1.5 years to like get everything back.
Were you stuck in Wyoming?
Well, at the time, yeah, I was stuck in Wyoming for 3 days, but that was in January 2021, and then
man.
took
so
me.
You're just like getting.
Well, then I moved to LA for a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
And then I moved to Austin for 10 months, and I got my car there, and now now I'm ready to go back on the road. So this is my first week officially on the road.
Awesome. Well, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I noticed on your stories you were sort of. I think that's fun. And
Thank you, man.
what's your podcast called again?
The Spiritual Travels of a Firewolf.
That's
And
awesome. And that's like everywhere. They have
Spotify, Anchor, iTunes, Stitcher, all the things. Like,
everything. YouTube.
YouTube, I'm gonna start. I have vlogs that I'm putting up. All the bullshit we have to do as comics, like just putting my face out there with no Botox. Like, but you know what? One day it's gonna pay off, and I'm gonna have full.
Yeah. I think
full Botox.
I think you're really beautiful, just the way you are.
I want some Juvederm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
all the things, but.
Yeah. Fuck all that
YouTube
shit.
is happening again. Happening now.
I like YouTube. I have this will be everywhere, including YouTube. But it's being video recorded too. So.
Oh, I'm on video.
Yeah, it's that right there.
What's up, video? I just came from Uber Eats driving.
Yeah.
Are you a comedian as well?
I'm kind of funny, but I'm not a comedian.
You came to support?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, it's nice to meet you.
You too.
I love your gauges. I love gauges. I wish I had the balls to get gauges.
You don't need balls. You just need those. There's circles actually.
Yeah, that's
they're more
true.
flattened
And
balls.
stretch them out.
No, we're not. What do you mean? They've already booked the whole restaurant over there.
I know there's a party. Yeah, we're going to tell these jokes, and hopefully the party over here will like them. But I feel bad because there's little ones over there, and they're going to be like, I don't know what I'm going to say. I came to work on a specific joke that is not appropriate for this room.
What, are you going to talk about, like, period sex or something?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that here either. I will talk about my penis, though. Yeah. No, I won't.
So wait, what's the name of your podcast again?
It's called John Bass Podcast.
And do you record it in your van?
No, but I'm gonna. I've done a lot of stuff in there.
How's the van going? How's van? Wait, wasn't your family coming down today?
So my sister and brother-in-law are flying in tonight from New York. They're moving here, we dropped. I went up there last week and helped her move some like fragile stuff that they didn't want to give the movers, like some instruments and computers. And she's a designer, so some of her things she didn't want on a truck with,
So you were a good family member and you brought it on over.
Yeah,
That's
actually,
nice.
my sister kind of tempted. She's like, hey, she called me. She's like, hey, you mentioned coming up here, but we won't be here anymore, and this might be your last chance to hang out for free stay somewhere. And she's like, and you can do stand up. I was like, oh my God, you've sold me, you bitch.
Oh, and it's a nice town well, you said you lived here before. You went to college here? Or?
I lived here after I got married. I'm not married anymore, but when I was married, right after that, we lived here for 2 years. Brian, after when I was married, we had an apartment, and he lived in our apartment for like a year, and then we moved from Murfreesboro to Nashville. Murfreesboro is like 30 minutes east, but anyway, I lived here in like 2003 and 4, and then I left. So,
It's a pretty city.
So where are you heading next?
My next show is Cornell, Wisconsin, which I've never heard of that town.
Okay.
But I know that I have some decisions to make tonight, whether I'm leaving tonight, tomorrow, so that I can get up to Cornell. It's like a between 11 and 15-hour drive, depending.
You could split it. I mean, do you have like a big giant car to drive or something?
No. But
I don't know. I've done that all at once. I drove from Austin straight back to Lexington. I stopped for 3 hours once to sleep.
one time?
Yeah, like around.
Did you pee in a cup?
Yeah, when I was down there, when I did Kill Tony, I didn't get on, but when I went, I left, killed downtown 6th Street, went to North Austin where my friend moved to and picked him up. My friend moved from Lexington to Austin, so I went to help him move too. I'm just like the friend moving guy.
Damn.
Yeah. But anyway, so
Wait, when's your guys' birthdays?
mine.
Yeah, when's both your birthdays? So you're an Aquarius.
September 27th.
September 22nd? 27th.
I'm a Libra. I'm a Libra.
Oh, 2 air signs. I'm sitting next to 2 air signs. I didn't even know it.
I don't even know what that. What is it? Can you explain that shit to me?
Signs,
you know
mental.
all of it. It sounds like
Signs of the minds. You're here to innovate, and you're here to do what you're doing right now, to relate and talk, and be a lawyer.
Maybe, should I have been a lawyer?
Wait, when's your birthday?
Should I have been a?
Just straight up Leo. It's my time.
Happy
Did it run out of
Leo
battery?
season.
Yeah.
It's your time. You do have a very Leo vibe to you.
I do?
Yeah. Well, it is a new moon in the sign of Leo tomorrow.
Do what?
There's a new moon in the sign of Leo tomorrow.
I don't. What does that even mean? I don't even know what that means.
It means
Hey, can you guys? I need to go get a charger from the car.
do I need to talk still? I don't really want to talk in this.
Okay.
So to keep the conversation.
Hi, I'm
going,
Matthew Blevins, back again. You can catch me on blevocomedy on all the social media platforms.
just-
I'm hosting a new podcast called
One
whatever
thing
this
is hitting your-
podcast is called, because I didn't catch the title of it up top. Today we're talking about Leos.
We're talking about traveling and
Oh,
comedy
traveling.
and the fact that air fresheners.
Air fresheners are very important when you're traveling for comedy, because most of the people that you travel with generally smell. Well, not all of them, but a healthy percentage of them don't practice the hygiene that you'd hope that they would.
You want me to show you something?
Yeah.
Want to see what I have in my bag?
Okay, we've got wet wipes. That's all you really need.
And they're scented
Scented wet wipes.
so that I don't smell.
Yeah, it's perfect. And you can bathe yourself in your car. It's perfect. Were you guys talking about like long hauls? One time I drove from Omaha to New Orleans, headlined a show, explored the French Quarter with the comics, and then left at about 2 o'clock in the morning, drove all the way to Mississippi, slept for 3 hours, and then drove back all the way to Omaha, and then drove to Sioux Falls, South Dakota the next day to perform.
Ooh, I want to go to Sioux Falls.
I've got people up there. If you ever need a connection, I'd be glad to help with that. There's a great scene up there, actually.
That might be my next stop.
Is it?
I think so because it makes
Yeah.
sense where I'm at. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be up in the other side of Wisconsin,
Sure.
and South Dakota's just over, I guess.
And for a relatively small comedy scene, they've done a lot of amazing things. I did a show that was produced by Skylar Bulks. It was in a kind of a arcade type venue, and it was one of those shows where you've got a small but very supportive comedy crowd, and that's the best we can hope for, is like people that are there to see us perform our stupid craft. So
Do you like? So you were in Omaha, and I hear their scene is really good over there.
yeah, it was. I don't know how it's doing right at this particular moment. I've been gone for about 6 months, so. But the pre-COVID, all of the mics kind of felt like shows, and we had a strong scene that between Omaha and Lincoln, you could get a mic just about Monday through Friday, and if you were willing to do like mixed open mics and kind of hit those other rooms, you could perform up to 3 times a night if you wanted to. So
wow.
It was a great scene for developing. It wasn't great for. There weren't a lot of club opportunities available, and so you kind of had to compete with everybody else that's on that same track, and there's only so many spots available. But the Backline Comedy Theater in Omaha is a fantastic venue, and the Storm Cellar in Lincoln, they're doing a lot of independent shows now, and they're awesome. So
Storm Cellar.
yeah, the Storm Cellar.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, definitely. Because if you're going through Omaha and Lincoln, hit up the We Like to Have Fun Here boys. They're Benjamin Putz, Ethan Abramson, Nick Kacheski, and I'm forgetting some names. And then the problem with talking about these things, I've been gone for 6 months. They probably all hate each other by the time I've left, and they're no longer producing shows together. But at the time, they were doing great shit. So.
I feel bad because you don't want to be on the podcast.
We had a whole segment. I'm feeling good about it. Check out our social medias and whatnot.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell
We were
yeah.
just talking about Omaha. It's so.
Well, your first mistake was having me on your platform. I have but 5. So to my 5 followers, thank you so much. It's
So, how many? You've been doing comedy? What? You said 8 years, 6 years,
she's 8, I'm 6.
6, and then 8.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So, yeah, you guys are. You know what you're doing on the mic.
Actually, it's a Dunning-Kruger thing. I feel like I know less. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like at all. Ever.
Yeah, me neither. And people. And do you ever get like, you talk about things to people about, and it's like in relation to comedy, and they just look at you like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, what are you even trying to do? What's wrong with no one says it, but it's like, okay.
Sure. I get that in life and in comedy, unfortunately. So.
Oh, from other comics.
Oh yeah, we're really good about that because I'll preach all day long about how we should accept everybody's, and then if I get into a green room with other comics, I'm going to totally shit on other people's art forms. It's just a reflex. It's fun.
I talk shit too.
It's fun.
Yeah, I talk shit. Yeah, I love talking shit. But I don't know, like, I'm so new to it. I don't even feel like I have any like real. As far as like the process and like the
Sure.
all that and whatever that is or isn't, I don't know. I don't even know enough to comment.
Yeah, neither do I. I don't even know where the doors are that I should be trying to open right now. Like they're invisible to me. So I'll just blindly stumble through open mics until I open the right door one time. Because everything that you ever think is going to build your stock as a comedian. It never does what you think it's going to do. Like, you get some big opportunity and you're like, yeah, from here on out, it's going to be different. And then you're doing shitty open mics the following Tuesday.
Do you? Yeah, I see. Like, getting a big.
Yeah. It will beat all of your ego out for sure.
Do you, fuck, I forgot what I was going to say. I'm a stoner. I forgot what I was even going to ask you. It was something. Oh, do you. My band played a thing called Metal Fest a couple years in a row, and this was a pouch from it, and I keep like change and drugs and my cards for writing jokes.
That's all you need.
Because I don't really like to put stuff in my pocket because it jingle jangles around. It hits my sack. So Kristy, you've been doing 6 years. Yeah, I could tell last night, both of you, this is the first time I saw y'all, but y'all both were like, when you were up there, you've obviously been on stage a ton, I could tell. Like, you're so comfortable.
It's hard though, because it's like constant battles with your mind. Like when I left Austin Monday, I was like, am I making the worst decision ever? But I've seen, different scenes like LA, Austin, and New York, and it's like, it doesn't matter like where you're at. It just matters that you're just doing it,
I agree. I haven't been anywhere yet where the comedians weren't cool, honestly. Where I didn't meet at least, not everybody, but I've always been able to like find someone who I could communicate with everywhere. And I think that's, I don't know, maybe that's the weird kinship. I don't know what I'm talking about. But it's nice. It's nice to go something. Because with like playing music, for example, if you play there's so many people who play music. I don't know if you play music, but just because you play music, if you go to another town and go to a music bar, I'm like, I play music too. No one fucking cares at all. Unless you're somebody, but if you're like a not well known, and you try, I mean, some nice people might give you a listen, but like most people, but with comedy, you just say, I'm a comedian, and it's like, oh, well, let's chat. I don't know. Musicians just aren't as welcoming, in my opinion, as comedians have been. Maybe they have more self-esteem than. I don't know.
There's a lot of I don't know. In Austin, it was new to me, but there's a lot of like comics that are also musicians.
Yeah,
So
that's me too. It's different though, like, cause in music, like, I don't know. We grew up playing music together, and I was always trying to do comedy on stage. It never really worked. Brian we'd be playing. This was like college. He'd be like, "Hurry up!" and throw sticks at me and shit. Yeah, I know. And I'm still talking. So anyway, but so do you have any, like? It's getting pretty loud, so I'm gonna probably wrap it up here.
Yeah,
but
I might get a beer.
Anything else to plug or?
I mean, I'm on the road. My road dates are on my Instagram. I'm on TikTok, unfortunately, and that means all my data has been officially spread to every government. Yeah, it's part of the New World Order now,
Yeah.
but I'm on TikTok as well.
Are you ready? Are you ready for your inbox to be taken over by the Chinese?
Or just, I think it's just all one big circle. It's like everybody's fucking everybody in the ass,
Yeah. Human
like-
centipede.
At the end of the day, we'll all realize it was all inside of us the whole time, Like,
No pun intended.
thank you, man.
Oh, badoosh! All right. Well, I'm gonna stop recording because it's getting
Awesome.
super loud out here, and I don't want to interrupt. I don't want to interrupt the Mexican hat dance. It's about to happen.
Before you shut it off,
Yes.
I'm going to plug my comedy special on YouTube.
Oh, shit.
Matthew Blevins live at the Zoo Bar. Recorded that back last November at the legendary Zoo Bar in Lincoln, Nebraska. The Zoolarious Showcase, which is run by Brad Stewart. He gets legendary headliners in there, so it was kind of cool where I could generate sparks in the same room where people like Eddie Pepitone go to throw lightning bolts. So it came out and it's gotten literally dozens of views. So I feel like I'm really gonna change the world with this comedy special.
All you need is a few dozen more.
Well, yeah,
That's it.
Yeah. So if you can get me
everyone.
Two dozen more. I'm pleading with you. Just view it. You don't have to listen to it. Watch it with the sound off. I don't give a shit. I just need the validation that the count's going up.
He's nice.
Yeah. And it's funny
It's
too.
funny too. I saw him do a set last night. Yeah, man, for sure. I'll try and put as much as I can down in the shit so people can click on it.
Heck yeah.
What's that? All right. I want to hold on. I want to talk to the. But okay, that's kind of your thing though. And I kind of dig it. Like, it's cool. I like that. Yeah. Like, if you all of a sudden had like tons of swag, all of a sudden I'd be like, is she? What's going on? I'm joking. You're fine. You did fine. You're fine. I wanna. The manager, the lady in the stripe gym, she's fucking hilarious. Like, I told her she should do stand-up. Here, we can keep talking while they talk. Yeah, she was up here earlier, and she was cracking, she cracked 10 jokes, just fucking destroy. Here she comes again. Hey, Leeya, can you say, I'm about to end it, can you say goodbye? Chris.
Now, how would you like my ratchet ass to say goodbye? Adios, amigos?
Oh.
Or would you like me to say, wrap this shit up, get the fuck up out of here?
There we go.
Or would you like me to say, hasta la vida, baby? How would you like me to say goodbye? Yeah, Velveeta. It's gotta be Velveeta. Hasta Velveeta.
Yes.
Yes. You can't be like everybody else. You gotta be different.
That's right.
Things got to be different.
Leah's right. Well, thank you for participating in this craziness.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Now I need to see this podcast.
Okay.
So that I can go home and roll me the fattest blunt and
Oh, I
sit
can-
back and laugh.
All right. I got my bowl if you want to smoke later.
Oh well, shit, fuck yeah. Hey, we need to talk.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, everyone say bye, Brian.
Nice to meet you.